Hey everybody, it's Curtis with Garden South at Gingerbread Farms. As promised, I thought I'd start the first video out this week on some plant introductions that I'm going to be adding into my garden. And I've got 5 that I've picked up. I actually picked up a bunch of other things, but I want to talk about 5 different ones. And it's kind of a broad spectrum. So there are a couple of perennials. There is a macrophylla hydrangea I want to talk about. There is a spirea I want to talk about. I have a shrub, a euonymus shrub that's been trained into a topiary, and a couple of perennials. One is a Nephophia in the Red Hot Poker series that I want to talk about. There's 3 different varieties of that. And then I've got an Alstomeria that I'm adding to my white garden, and I was going to show you guys that. So I'll just give you a quick brief introduction to those plants, because like I said, I want to keep these videos short, and then tell you where I got these at. And then you could also probably source them if you Google them as well. But I'll tell you where I got these at and exactly what I paid for them. All right, so let me flip the camera around and we'll start going through the plants. Okay, so the first one I want to go through is the macrophylla big leaf hydrangea. This is put out by Proven Winners. This is in the City Line series. This one is named Paris. This one is good to US zones 5 through 9. It gets 1 to 3 feet tall, and it blooms through the summer. You need to keep these about 3 to 4 feet in spacing, and morning sun, afternoon shade. It doesn't like late afternoon sun. This is kind of what happens to the leaves when they start to get afternoon sun. So I'll just go through and remove these ugly leaves like this, and then we'll get it cleaned up. But I really like the bloom structure. So the blooms are a lot heavier than your normal hydrangeas to me. Obviously it's got a very nice pink color to it, and you can kind of see the setup of this. But it's a compact macrophylla, and I like it a lot. It's put out by Proven Winners. It's a really good shrub, I think, to add if you're into the macrophyllas. And you know, here's a good picture of the color, a little bit better. And more pictures there. But this is the macrophylla hydrangea that I picked up. I got 4 of these. I picked these up at the Riley Road farmers market down in Fayetteville, and I think these were about $35. Is that right? Pretty sure that's what they cost me. Yeah, $35.95 is what these cost. Fairly confident you could get this, maybe not this size, but you could probably get the 1 or 2 gallon size at Big Bloomers Flower Farm. You might even find this at the chain store. So there's that one. And then I also picked up at that place this gold thread spirea, which is put out by Garden Debut. If you can see the tag there. So I really like this one because it does bloom a really pretty white flower in the early spring, and then you have this lovely lacy chartreusey yellow foliage that will take pretty much all day sun. So I'm going to try a couple of these in the hydrangea border, actually, because I'm trying to get some of the green broken up, and I think the chartreuse will add to it. Plus it gives you movement with the wind, which is something nice to have. Obviously the less light it gets, the darker it gets, so sunlight is definitely needed there. Let's see, it's US hardy to zone 4, so we're good to go here. It gets 3 to 4 feet tall, 3 to 4 feet wide. And what's interesting about this is in the fall, this will turn a deep orangish red color. So you're going to get some fall interest out of this as well before it defoliates. So again, this is the golden thread spirea. Botanical name spirea thunbergii. Ogon is the botanical name if you wanted to have that. And then while I'm standing up here, I wanted to show you, these are the large specimens that I got. I'm going to put these in containers, actually. These were put out by Monrovia. These are euonymuses, and the variety is Chalipo. They're grown in a column size like this, so they need to be pruned up a little bit. I'm not too worried about that. These probably would do a little bit better in partial shade, so I'm going to give them morning sun, afternoon shade. Let's see, it says it is hardy from zone 6 through 9, so we're zone 7, so we're good to go, 7B. They can get up to 12 feet tall. I might let them get just a little bit taller, but not much taller than what they are. Left in their natural state, they'll get 12 feet tall, 6 feet wide. So we're going to keep them in this topiary form. They do produce a white bloom on them, but I got them primarily because I really just like the colonnade structure and the variegated foliage that they provided. So I'll be putting these in large terracotta rim pots, shearing them back, and then feeding them heavily so I can get them looking really nice. I think they'll add really nice winter interest to my garden, and this is something you can actually, you know, decorate for Christmas as well. All right, on to the perennials. So I want to talk about the perennials that I got. These are Nefophias. So kind of show you here, if I can. I have to set these down on the ground because their spikes are so high. But there's a couple of different Nefophias. I've actually been picking these up over the past couple of weeks. They've been coming into the chain stores, and these are really nice specimens. You know, remember I'm a plant collector, so I wanted to start adding some of the Nefophias into my garden. And this is a Nefophia called Mango Popsicle. This is Red Hot Poker. Mango Popsicle. Now, the Red Hot Pokers typically have orange and red flowers on them. I don't care for orange and red, as many of you know. So these are running around $13, almost $14 a piece. And I plan to add between 12 and 14 of each variety into my long butterfly garden. So that way I'll have a good display of these flowers. But the butterflies and the bees absolutely love these. So this one is Mango Popsicle, and then this one is a more lemony color. This one is the Pineapple Popsicle, so it has more of a bright yellow. And then this one, these were the first ones I actually got, and the heat's been a little rough on them. I've been struggling with my watering, but this one has more of a peachy color to me. This is the Red Hot Popsicle. So this would be about as close to any type of tangerine that I would get. So I think the three of these together in the butterfly garden will look really nice. So I plan to have all three of these represented in the butterfly garden. And these are really robust perennials, very easy to propagate. They're hardy to negative 10 degrees, so they're good to our zone 7 here. Looks like it needs 6+ hours of direct sunlight, so they'll take our blistering heat. These are native to South Africa, so they will do very, very well in our summer heat here in the south. And then last, just wanted to show you this. This flower, though it looks a little delicate, this is an Alstomeria. This is in the Color Rita series. Now this comes in several different colors. There are purple ones and orange ones. There are yellow ones, tangerine colored ones. There are bright red ones, and of course the white one. And I want to add these white ones to my white garden. So these are perennial. They come back reliably. I've had a couple of them and tested them out. I've put them in hanging baskets. They've come back. I've put them in the ground and they've come back. And I picked these up at Big Bloomers Flower Farm. So they're running about $8.95. And not sure if they've put these on sale yet, but they are available. Typically the perennials don't go on sale. They normally sell out. So, but they have quite a few. The purple one is really beautiful too. It's almost like an electric grape. So check those out at Big Bloomers Flower Farm. So just to quickly recap, the Alstomeria, I got a white Alstomeria. So I got several of these to add to my garden. They were running around $8.95. I got the City Line Macrophylla hydrangeas. I got 4 of those. Those were running $35.95 from Riley Road Farmers Market. I got the Golden Thread Spirea from Garden Debut. which is a flowering shrub, spring flowering shrub, and then you get both summer interest. You also get some movement with that, this beautiful chartreuse foliage, and then you get some fall foliage color with the bright orange and red in the fall before it defoliates. These were, let's see, these were $26.95. Kind of regret not getting more of these. I probably should go back and get about another 4 or 6 of these things, but they had a bunch of them, so if you're local and anybody wants any, let me know. I'll pick some up. The giant Chalipos euonymuses from Monrovia, I picked these up at Lowe's. Unfortunately, there were no more to be had down in the Fayetteville Lowe's. There's the price right there. These were $224 a piece. So these also come with a 1-year guarantee. That's why I buy these specimens from them. So then you got the Nephophias that were put out by Monrovia. Now I will tell you, you can get the smaller size pots. These were $13.98. Big Bloomers does have the popsicle series. I do believe they have mango, and they did have pineapple. I'm not sure about the red hot popsicle. I'm not sure about that one, but they did have 2 or 3 at least, and they had a good collection of them still there. And they were running, I'll say, under $7, I think. So you can get the starter pots from them if you'd like to get 2 smaller plants for the price of a larger plant. I tend to go for the larger ones when I can get them, just because, you know, if I can get some instant gratification, I'm gonna grab it. So anyways, yeah, so this is where we are, and hopefully you guys find the video informative. These are the things I've added this week, or will be adding this week. Here's a whole bucket full of the popsicle ones that I just unloaded out of my truck today. So they'll be going into the garden this week, just as soon as we can get some rain, and sure that things will cool off. Let me know if you find the video interesting, if you think that you would like to see more details about the plants, or if you'd like to have more information, or you have other suggestions. This is an evolving series of plants, and I'll be working on the next group for next week. This is Ernest with Garden South at Gingerbread Farms. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and enjoy your weekend. Bye.